driving test without contravening the Data Protection Act. We have therefore filmed a mock test. An instructor specially trained to conduct a mock test using Driving Standards Agency criteria is taking the part of the examiner. The structure and terminology used will be the same as the official driving test. At the end of the mock test, there will be more discussion about the faults that occurred than could take place at the end of a real test. A driver does not have to drive perfectly to pass the driving test. They are allowed to make small deviations from perfect. A standard equivalent to perfect is defined. If a driver deviates from this standard, an examiner must assess that fault and, if necessary, record it. 4 levels of fault are set. A small deviation from the standard that does not compromise safety and is an insignificant matter of control is regarded as not worthy of recording. Any deviation that does not compromise safety but may be a matter of control is recorded as a driving fault. A more significant deviation where safety, control, or a legal requirement has been breached is recorded as a serious fault. Any significant fault that produces breaches of safety, control, or a legal requirement that results in actual danger to the driver, other road user, or property is regarded as a dangerous fault. Take as an example the use of mirrors before changing direction. The standard requires the driver to check the interior and exterior mirrors before acting. Late use of the exterior mirror with no breach of safety would warrant a driving fault. Not using the exterior mirror before a significant change of direction would be recorded as a serious fault. If a driver acted in a way that resulted in actual danger to any road user, this would be regarded as a dangerous fault, whether or not they had checked the mirrors. To pass the driving test, a candidate must have committed less than 16 driving faults and no serious or dangerous faults.
Okay, Kate, that's the last topic on your driver's record signed off at level 5. It's all come together at about the right time with your test being in 3 weeks' time. What we do on the next lesson is we do a mock test. We'll start here from the office and I'll take the part of the examiner. We use the same structure and terminology as happens on the real test, and it'll give you a feel for the big day, and we'll just see how it goes.
Okay. Lovely.
So,
thank you.
Morning, Kate, how are you?
Bit nervous.
Thought you might be. That's only natural. Just remember that for the next 40 minutes, I'm not your regular instructor, I'm your examiner. Did you bring your paperwork with you? Okay, so you've got both parts of your licence and your theory certificate. If you'd like to just read my form and just sign that declaration, it's just to say that the car is insured and you meet the residency requirements. Okay, that's fine. You'll just take those back and then lead the way out to the car, please. Okay, Kate, could you read the number plate on that red car over there, please?
BB53VGX.
Thank you. I'd now like you to carry out a couple of checks on the car. First of all, I'd like you to open the bonnet, identify where you would check the engine oil level, and explain how you would know the engine had sufficient oil.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'd use the dipstick, I'd take it out and wipe it clean, and then put it back. I'd take it out again and check that the oil's between the minimum and the maximum markings, and then replace it.
Okay, can you close the bonnet, please? Can you now show me how you would test that the headlights and taillights are working, please? Can you now get into the car, make yourself comfortable, and I'll join you in a few moments. Okay, Kate, we're going to go for a drive now for about 30 to 35 minutes. During that time, I'll ask you to pull in a few times and pull away again. We'll carry out 2 of the reverse manoeuvres, and I may ask you to do an emergency stop. During the drive, I'd like you to follow the road ahead, guided by signs and markings, and if I want you to turn right or left, I'll warn you in good time. So if you'd now like to carry on in your own time. When you move away, we'll follow round to the left. Follow the road round to the right out of the car park. Take the next road on the left, please. Pull up on the left in a safe and convenient place. In a short while, I'm going to ask you to perform an emergency stop. At the signal stop, I'd like to stop the car as quickly and as safely as you can. Carry on when you're ready. Take the next road on the left, please. Stop. Thank you. I won't ask you to do that again. Just carry on when you're ready. At the end of the road, take the road to the left, please.